Alright. I had no idea my mic was on this entire time. I thought I had that muted. Oh well. It's not a huge deal, but okay, whatever. Hello. Oh boy, alright, so here's the plan. So I know the mic is the only thing on. I know the camera is not on. Not a huge deal. I can fix that. Let me go ahead and get things going. Hold on. There we go. Okay, so. Alright, so give a little bit of explanation here for the stream itself. This is going to be the first stream for the entire week. So I'm going to have one stream every day for Monday through Friday. At least that's the plan. Can't promise it, but that's the plan. Regarding my modpack project OverTechnical. So this is basically going to be dev plays, basically, I guess is the one way of putting it. Okay. Yeah. So that's the plan for this stream. That's the plan for this week. I have a video recorded for Saturday. I did that yesterday, so there's going to be some stuff that is going to be slightly outdated by the time... actually, hold on, let me turn this off. It's going to be slightly outdated by the time these streams are done, so the plans for that video to go out Saturday, no promises on that. I still got to edit it down. Even though it's going to be minimal editing, there's not really a whole lot to edit, but still. Anyway. So, let's go ahead and get this started. Why is it not showing Minecraft? Is OBS just being stupid? Yep, there it goes. Okay, yeah, my OBS was just being dumb. Okay, whatever. So, couple things to note. If you are not familiar with Project OverTechnical, a couple things worth mentioning. This is, first of all, a mod pack that I have been working on for a good amount of time that features a whole bunch of tech-based mods. So you have Mechanism, Create. The big mod on this list is Create North Star Redux, which is a fan fork of the original Create North Star. If you've played Create North Star, there are a couple of new things, but nothing too major. So, here's the plan. As I said, one stream every day, Monday through Friday for this week, and this week only. Plan is 2 hours for each stream, so that's going to be basically a total of 10 hours-ish. It's going to be slightly up and down, because that's just how things work. It's not going to be on the dot 2 hours, but regardless, I'm stalling. I'm stalling, and I have no reason to stall. But before we start, I am going to go ahead and turn my ceiling fan on, because it's kind of warm in here. It should be turning on. Not sure why I didn't do that initially, but oh well. Okay, so these streams are basically going to end up being like a mix between survival and creative, since I am basically working on this pack. I will say that I do have some things that are going to be planned but not guaranteed as of right now. I have been working with at least a couple people on this. One is one of the mod devs for one of the mods. We're gonna see if I can get a update passed on the mod itself. I'll have more info on that for my video that's gonna be coming out hopefully soon. And the other thing is that I've been speaking with Gaming Cyclone, who now goes by the name of Chuckles. I'm not going to question it, but we're going to work on some default configs, some resource pack stuff, things like that, just to kind of iron out and make a full-blown experience, if that makes any sense. But regardless, I do have a survival world that I was working on, but I'm not going to do that for the sake of these streams. That being said, what I am going to do is I'm going to create a brand new world here. And I just want to make it very clear, I have my own resource packs installed for the sake of, just, you know, they're just my personal resource packs I've been using, so don't worry about it. So, POT stream world. So that's what I'm going to do. It is going to be, by default, survival. I'm going to start off in survival. I am going to turn cheats on. Let's turn bonus chests on, because that's what I usually do. And there is one game rule that I am going to make sure... Why is my nose itchy? I swear to God, my nose gets itchy whenever I go to stream, and I don't understand why. But there is one game rule that I want to change by default. And some of you are probably going to think this is cheating a little bit. Given the context of this pack, it is going to come in super handy. I don't know why. I need like a better light source for my camera. That might be okay. I'm not 100% sure, but we shall see. So, lava source conversion on. Basically, this is like infinite water, but with lava. This is basically what it is. That is the only thing I'm changing. Because resources are going to be pretty difficult to get in this, not because, actually, let me rephrase this. I'm going to start this, and this is where the 2 hours is going to start for this stream. I'm going to adjust a couple things on my second screen really quick, so... yeah, that should be okay. Okay. That should hopefully be fine. Alright. So, it's going to be 2 hours on the world. That's the plan. And I do have commands enabled. I have commands enabled. Alright. And one thing I will say is that I don't really understand Minecraft's chunk loading thing, because I've had problems with chunk loading. So this is, again, going to be 5 streams with a mix of creative and survival. So we are not going to be sticking on survival the whole time for these 5 streams. But 2 hours for these worlds, and then we're done for the stream. And once we get to basically 10 hours, that's going to be the end of the stream series. Since I am still currently working on deving this pack. And I want... Oh, hello there, buddy. I was not expecting that. I could easily just go creative and he'll ignore me. I'm not going to bother with it. I have no idea what's even going to be in this world specifically. You see a desert over here. I see an acacia biome over here. There's some lava down there. That looks like it might be a cave system. So here's the thing about this pack specifically. There is a ton, and I mean a ton. Okay, maybe 48 pages is not saying a lot. Okay. I did not even register that. So what I'm going to do is if I go in creative mode, I'm not going to grab anything, but we do have 6 tabs on here. So you can already tell this is going to be a fairly big pack. And I'm not going to go over everything right now, but there's a lot. That's the easiest way of putting it, is that there is a lot. Because we have... Actually, I'm going to go back in there real quick. I did not mean to take a screenshot, but oh well. I do not plan to have Essentials installed by the time this pack is released. I just happen to have it. But we do have Mechanism in here. So we do have that. Create is included. There's quite a few create based mods in here as well. botany pots, which you can grow ores. Cheaty to some people, I know. But considering that you're going to need a ton of resources, that is going to get expensive quick. So growing ores is going to come in handy because obviously you're going to need like a ton of iron, a ton of redstone, a ton of zinc, a ton of, well, I was going to say andesite, which is still technically true, but you can't grow it in botany pots. Well, I guess you could. You really think about it and you had stuff for it, but I'm not going to worry about that for this video, for this stream. But we're going to see how far we can get in the stream. I think what I'll probably do is I'll do hour and a half survival stuff. And then the last half hour will be creative mode. Just screwing around in creative mode. Maybe on my creative test world, not entirely sure yet, but we shall see. And I do want to make it clear that Project OverTechnical, while planned to be a public pack, is not public at the moment. That is the ultimate goal, to make it a public pack. But that is going to take time to work out the stuff for that. I have to work out, like, gain, like, rights and licenses to be allowed to use mods in the pack. I need to figure out some recipes and stuff. Again, I was working with Chuckles to figure out how I want to go about doing... What on earth? Are you okay, buddy? That is... What is wrong? Oh, there's... Where did you come from? On Earth? Why do you sound so sad? That can't be normal, right? There's no way that's normal. Okay, there's coal. Cool. I do need coal. Okay. Get the coal then. Actually, I do need a bunch more cobble. I don't know why he was making those noises. He sounded sad. That doesn't sound normal. I'm gonna need a furnace. I just realized that I didn't make a crafting table. One thing I am going to go ahead and do very briefly is I'm going to take this acacia log and make a crafting table real quick. I know I have... Yep, there we go. What I'm going to do very briefly is if I do 1, 2, and 3, I make an axe, I make a shovel, and I don't remember what order this is supposed to be. I know... Oh, okay, so it's shovel, pickaxe, and then axe. I always forget. I got myself a paxel. Okay, cool. Go ahead and crawl to get all of this. Do I hear... I heard like a campfire for a second. I heard like fire. At least I thought I did. Hold on, wait a minute, wait. Hold on. What am I hearing? Huh? I heard something that didn't sound normal. It's like either wind or like fire particles or something? I'm not sure. And I've heard this a little bit in the pack itself, and I have no clue where it's coming from. The coal went down there, that's fine, I'll get that in a moment. I'll have to ask, how big is this? I saw the Sandy's Parkle whatever in the bottom right. I have no clue what that is. I don't need the sand, so I'm gonna do that. I should have enough for a furnace. Let's stick with that for now. I think what I'm also gonna do. Oh, I need to put the crafting table back down for. Okay. All right. Do I want to put a? Yeah, I guess I can. Gives me a little extra storage space, even though I have this. I'm gonna need food, aren't I? Yeah. I'll take the bread and the apples with me for now. I don't know where I'm gonna go. One thing I will say, given how absolutely ridiculous this pack is gonna be, as far as what I have to do. I mean, this is gonna be open-ended. There's no like quests or anything specifically. But it is going to be absolutely ridiculous because the amount of stuff that I have to like get my hands on, craft, make, things like that. Oh, water. That is not helpful. Okay. Alright, let's go up. Let us go up. All I need is iron to start with. And I only really need 10 iron to start. Because once I have 10 iron, I can have infinite iron. Not even kidding. I'm going to take some carrots because there's no reason not to. I am going to need clay. I am going to need clay. So since I'm right here... Tropical fish? Here? Why? Alright, whatever. I shouldn't question it. Minecraft World Gen is weird sometimes. I shouldn't question it. Alright, let's just grab as much of this clay as possible. I guess what I could do, let's just take all the acacia logs, turn them into planks. I'm gonna make some doors so that I can breathe underwater. Get these balls. It is already getting dark. Oh, that is not good. Okay, let's just get all this clay. I'm gonna need the clay for botany pots later. I can grow the iron. That's going to come in super handy. Alright, let's get some air. And then I can grab the stuff floating and sinking. There you go. Have I taken damage, I think, yet? No. Oh, I'm going to need a bed, or at the very least a sleeping bag. And I don't have any of that. Okay. Maybe I should get 12 iron to start. Or the very least 2 iron. Because the 2 is going to be for sheer so I can get that a sleeping bag easily. That is copper. I mean, I could make copper tools. I guess. What I am going to do, however, very quickly, just to save space in the backpack. Is there anything in the chest yet? Not yet. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. I am not friends with you. No, at all. You know, what's funny? Oh, perfect. I do need some iron. What's funny is that, one of my friends and I on Discord, and I'm not gonna give names because they are not comfortable with me doing that, but one of my friends on Discord, them and I have, let's just say this, we have a less than pleasant relationship when it comes to drowns. Out of here. We are out of here. That is not happening. Yeah, we have a less than pleasant relationship with drowns. And we constantly make the joke of, hey, look, there's our best friend over there. We do that all the time. Well, it's mostly me, but oh well. It happens. Ooh. Cobwebs there. Oh, that's going to be handy, actually. So I could make a compass. I can make an explorer's compass, and I can find structures that I want to locate. That is going to come in handy. And here's where Minecraft becomes a pain in the rear, because chunks. So this is a really weird, hard line between biomes. It's not usually this straight. That is interesting, especially between the different sand biomes. Then again, there might be something that I'm not remembering. It's possible. Flax? Sure. I'll take some flax, I guess. Oh, that is not where I thought that was going. Alright. That can go there in my backpack. I need the cobwebs. I want the cobwebs. I just don't have a means of getting rid of nighttime at the moment. And ooh, the night sky. I forget how cool the night sky looks because of North Star. I don't even know if that's a planet or if that's just a regular like big star. I'm not sure. I am wondering if I should double back. Well, I'm actually going to do real quick. What I am going to do is... Oh, hello? You are not helpful, buddy. What I'm going to do very quickly is... I'm going to put this here for temporarily. Where's my furnace? Let's grab you. And the 2 iron. I'm going to let that do its thing. What's my coffee? It's lukewarm. It's getting cold, which is not fun. Okay. There's the 2 iron. Cool. That is going to go instantly into shears. You know what? I'll save the torch. Because those cobwebs that I saw earlier will come in handy. Not even lying. Okay. The problem is... Wait. I think that zombie followed me into the water. Oh boy. Ugh. Yeah, that zombie followed me into the water, which means he's going to, drown and turn into a drown. Yeah, yeah. I just said that. Oh boy, I hear ya. Can you not, please? I would appreciate it. Thank you. Get through here. Thank you. Okay, I knew I saw the mine shaft somewhere nearby. I just wasn't sure where. I'm gonna put you in here. I need at least 4 cobwebs. Oh, really? I can make that. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna see what I can find. Well, first of all, I am not going to grab that. Down, all the way down there. Absolutely not. I'm not messing with that, that spawner. That is not happening. Not right now, anyway. Not when I'm literally starting out. I can get at minimum 10 iron. I am gonna be good to go. Oh, Jesus Christ, that scared me. Oh my God, that scared me. Oh, jeez. Okay. I don't have any dirt. I have an idea, though. I have no dirt. Where can I get dirt while I'm over here? I mean, there's some grass over there. It's probably my only option right now. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Just give me one dirt. One dirt. Dirt. Now let's go back. Oh, that skeleton really caught me off guard. I am not happy about that. Why did I put my torches in there? Okay, what I'm going to do for now. Give me some of my acacia. I am putting you here. And I'm going to put you here. And I guess I'm just going to put an oak plank here. Here's what's going to happen. I have 16. Oh, well, I guess what I can do here. Make a second furnace. I'm going to do 1, 2. I'm going to need some clay. I'm going to need 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to get that. And smelt all that. Alright, that should be good. As far as the botany pots are concerned, as far as food is concerned, since I'm really low on food, I think what I'm going to do... You know what? I could use a door. Oh well, not a huge deal. I'm going to mine this back down regardless. That doesn't surprise me. Okay, it is turning nighttime. Or daytime, sorry. Apparently I don't know my day from night. Go figure. I do this. And once you're done, because you're almost done, mine this out, I guess, for now. Because it shouldn't take that long. There you go. Cool. I do 1, 2, 3, 5. And that. Cool. Let's get the bone meal and the carrots. I already have the dirt. That. How many carrots can I get my hands on? Alright, that's not bad, I guess. Not a lot, but it's not bad. Now here's where it's going to get complicated. In order for me to grow iron... Hold on, wait. No. I'm good for growing iron. I was about to say the compass I want to make that I got the cobwebs for. I need redstone. And that is going to be kind of tricky to get my hands on this early. Oh yeah, I hear you. Maybe you can just, I don't know, go away, perhaps? Maybe? I don't know. Please? I'd appreciate it. I realized I was mining that. I wasn't paying attention. I should have been. There we go. Cool. You're kidding me. I mean, gold's going to be useful later. Don't get me wrong. I can't mine it because I need iron. Yay. Okay. Okay, so unfortunately there's not really much I can do right now. Until, ow, I get iron. That is going to be the most difficult part about all this. Is the iron. Anyway, I can go? Not really. I mean, it could go to the spawner, but why would I want to do that when I'm this early on? Which is... Nope, nope. I did see another path, but I ain't risking it with the cave spider spawner right there. That is not happening. Okay. That being said, though, I might double back to I was about to say acacia, which is still technically correct. The savanna, that's what I meant. I am gonna go back to the savanna and hope I can spot a village. What I can find in said village is another question. I'm gonna grab sugarcane. Do I need cactus for anything? I don't remember. I mean, green dye, sure. Oh, right. How did I forget that you did that, since you are, of course, cactus? I mean, with dynamic trees and everything, you know. Oh, well. Not a huge deal. Okay. Let's go ahead and find... Wish you could just eat while boating without having to stop. Why is that not a thing? Do need more food. Chickens are gonna come in handy. I can cook eggs if I remember correctly, right? I think I can cook eggs? Yeah, okay. Chickens are gonna come in handy though, for food. I'm not too worried about just getting rid of all chickens yet. Since I'm just starting out. Where are you? There you are. Come here, buddy. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I mean, not exactly sorry. Sorry if that makes any sense. I'm not gonna get into too detail on that. Oh boy, turn around. I went the wrong direction. Exploring the world in a boat is incredibly slow. Everyone will agree on that. I want an airplane. And the easiest airplane that I can get is going to be at where are you? The Gyrodyne. 5. Actually, let's go ahead and mark you. Hello, there we go. So it's going to be 5. So that's going to be 11 iron. I thought I saw iron for a moment. That's copper. Although copper is going to come in handy too. Now that I think about it. I don't think copper... Can copper mine stuff that requires iron? I don't remember. If it can, I think it's just slow. I think that's what it is that if I can mine iron level ores or blocks, that it's just going to be slow with copper. If I remember correctly. Alright, there we go. So far, we're doing pretty well. I want to get into, like, all the, you know, crazy stuff as fast as possible, because I know it's what people are going to be interested in. I realize that playing survival with basically nothing on a massive pack that has a ton of stuff in it is not the ideal solution. Is there any more tin around here that I can grab before I head out? I think I see some. There's more copper. Is that tin down there too? I think so. I don't think tin is one of those that I'm going to need immediately though. How much tin do I have? 3? 4? I have plenty of copper. I can't grab zinc because I don't have iron level tools, so that's a problem. I think that's all the tin I'm gonna... But tin is gonna be helpful later. Not immediately, but later. I don't know why those two were bothering me. Yeah, a playthrough of this is going to be, well, basically a playthrough of basically any Minecraft world, modded or vanilla, is going to be incredibly boring right away. And there's not really anything you can do about it. But one thing I do want to at least accomplish is getting power set up basically in this video. I want to get mechanism power started. Obviously, I want to get create power as well. No denying that. So that means rotation. But electricity, that's going to be the fun part. Ish. Because you can only do... Well, I was about to say you can only do so much with electricity. Which isn't terribly far off from the truth, but at the same time, it's... I don't even know where I'm going with this sentence anymore. Okay. Okay, so. Save it up, and we'll see if iron shows itself. I did not realize there was going to be water here. Tin. Handy tin. Oh, that's dead end. Okay, never mind. I'm out of here. I am going to need more torches, though. 1, 2. I'm just going to do 16 sets. Since I count that out, they're going to make it a little bit easier to do that. Wait, hold on. Oh! Okay. I don't know what coal pieces do. I haven't tried... Uh-oh. I haven't tried coal pieces yet. I don't know what they're used for. I imagine... Why are you just sinking? Whatever. I would imagine coal pieces are... Wait, hold on. How many coal pieces do I get per this? 9. How much stuff does that smelt, though? Because in vanilla, a coal will smelt 8 pieces, right? So how much would a coal piece smelt if you get 9? I'm actually not sure. Because there's some, like, weird math involved in that I don't want to try and figure out right now. But that is going to be annoying to have to solve. I know that for a fact. Out of here. Thank you. Iron, iron, iron. Where is the iron? Ah, yeah. Oh, boy. Really? The other thing I need is, wool for a sleeping bag. That's gonna be harder as well to get. If I get lucky, I can find sheep. But I have not been lucky this at all. I don't know how or why I worded it like that, but oh well. I see. Ruin Portal. Ruin Portal is not really gonna give me a whole heck of a lot of important things right now. It's going to have some nice stuff, don't get me wrong, but starting out, none of it's important. I just want some sheep. I want a sleeping bag. All I want at the moment is a sleeping bag. Wait, there's something over there. Oh, that's a village. Perfect. Who needs a sleeping bag when you get a proper bed? As long as I don't die in the process. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm going to pause because my phone's going off on the other side of the room while it's charging. I do not recognize her. It is not a spam number, but I do not recognize the number. I do not know if that got picked up on, yeah, I got a phone call from a number I do not recognize. It was not a spam call. It did not say spam call. I'm just going to go. I am going to find a bed, and I is going to go sleep. Yeah. Excuse you? I realize I'm intruding here, but what the heck are you doing with him? I realize I'm also kind of... Now there's 3 of you! What are you doing? This is inappropriate, buddies. Oh, oh, hi. Oh, I did not see that coming. Oh, boy. Okay, I got an idea for the creeper. I got an idea for a creeper. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Hey, I'm still over here. Come here. Yes. Oof, oof, wolf pup, fox pup, or no, that's a wolf pup. I mean, an emerald's not a bad thing to have, I guess. Okay, cave. Okay. So we got ourselves some. I thought that was tomatoes for a brief second. Wait, what I am gonna do is, I don't have a hoe. What I'm gonna do, real quick. What I'm gonna do. 1, 2. 1, 2. I had cobblestone in my inventory. What am I doing? I am dumb. No need to tell me in the stream or the comments when this stream is over. I'm dumb. I'm aware. I am well aware. This is gonna be bread. Too bad Paxels are not counted as hoes. Oh my god, my nose. Why does that always happen when I'm trying to record a stream? The good thing I don't have anything in that chest boat. Otherwise, I'd basically be losing out on a bunch of stuff. You don't want. Don't care. There's not really anything I can do with rotten flesh anyway. At least not now. We're gonna have so much bread. And some melons, I guess? No reason not to. Gives me something while I am about to make my, Why? I didn't bother you and it's not dark outside. I swear, out of every mob in the game, out of every hostile mob in the game, spiders do not make any sense in terms of their behavior. Because, like, oh, it's nighttime. I'm going to attack you because that's what everyone else is doing. Oh, it's daytime. Well, good luck figuring out how I'm going to act. That's spiders in a nutshell for you. I'm sure everyone knows. It's nighttime or it's in the cave. They're consistent. It's daytime. There's no knowing what they want. Some free bread. I'll take it. And paper, I mean... What is paper good for? I mean, I can make sandpaper. Banners, I mean, not useful. Clipboard would be handy. Confetti popper. I might have to make that just for the sake of the stream. Gunsmithing paper cartridge, which I know what that goes in. You know, I think I'm good for now. I'll hang on to the paper, I suppose. Oh! Oh, hi. I don't know what I want to do in this village just yet. Ooh. Compost might not be bad to have. I think I can put those in botany pots. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure that can go in, that. If I'm not mistaken... Oh, I don't have any more space at all. Okay, never mind. If I'm not mistaken, I can... That's wheat, tomato... that is melon, okay. Cabbage. Let's steal whatever I can. That I want to get my hand on cabbage. I mean, I guess tomatoes fine for now. I don't need too much of that. Cabbage I'm gonna steal, though. I will steal the cabbage seeds. Cabbage seeds, tomato seeds, more bread, bell peppers. Hold on. Can I just make... I can. I can grow the bell peppers from that. I'm sorry! I didn't know you were there! I'm sorry! Do I have enough, I do not. I was about to ask, do I have enough emeralds? I mean, a sheep? I can get my, sleeping bag. Except for the fact that I only got 2. It's fine. I swear I keep doing that, and it sounds like I'm hurting them. And you down there, you annoying little thing over there. You've got a new permanent prison, buddy. Enjoy it. Because that's all you're ever gonna know from now on. You are a grindstone. Don't care. Can you get out of the way? You guys are slow. Okay. I did also see... How can you not... I'm not even trying to scare you, and yet you're getting scared regardless. Whatever. Okay. Plenty of hay bales. Okay. Alright. So, I do see there's sheep this way. They're more the brown sheep. That's fine. Don't need this much wool, though. Okay, whatever. I'll take it, since I don't have a lot of choice. Ow. Did me taking damage scare him, or the fact that I just ran past? I genuinely have no clue. Okay, I was coming over here to see what was over here. And I saw... wheat, which is going to be food. Eventually. Okay. Alright, so I'm out of... I'm out a boat. Which is fine. Not a huge deal. I am out a boat. I didn't take the paper. Okay. That's fine. Oh, my craft table. Right. Okay. Let's make a bed, or a sleeping bag specifically. Okay. That's going to be helpful. Furnace. I'm only going to do 8 copper. Because I want to upgrade my backpack. Have another extra... Is it just 1 row or 2 rows? I don't remember. I know it's one of the two. I know it's one of the two. I'm going to go ahead and check Discord really quickly. I was just seeing if I had any, like, pings or anything. And I don't. Nothing important anyway. Okay, so. That's all fine and good, I guess. Okay. This is not how I want to start this stream, but it's what happened. Okay, I'm not surprised by that. So much bread. And I am aware that I could have done this using create. I don't have create materials at the moment. Can I do anything with the bread? Technically, yes. How many eggs do I got? 3. Okay. Now I can upgrade my backpack. I only have 3 rows. Give me 1 or 2 rows, I don't remember. Alright, 2 extra rows, that's fine. That. I'll keep the torches in my inventory, that's fine. Alright, now how we're gonna cook the chicken. I'm here. There we go. I'm gonna turn the bell peppers into seeds. Since I have them. I do not know what I'm gonna do with the brown wool though yet, at least not the time being. Hey, I didn't realize it was nighttime yet. I was just placing it down. Oh well. Cool. Not quite done. Wait, hold on. Can I make a chicken sandwich? With, this. I need cabbage. I don't has cabbage. Yeah, I don't has cabbage. How many carrots do I have? Only 2. I could, in theory. Oh my god, excuse me. I could, in theory, do chicken sandwiches, but I only have 2 carrots, and that is not helpful. I am hurting on, here's tomatoes. I am really hurting on iron, which is not helpful in the slightest. Ooh, more chickens. I mean food. It's gonna be food anyway. One thing I don't understand is like this is a brown egg, but I can't cook brown eggs, which is a little bit weird, but whatever. So yeet. There go the chicken egg. Don't know why I said it like that, but oh well. Too late. I did it. Whatever. I will own up to saying things weird. I will own up to it. One single extra emerald would be nice. Not gonna lie. One single extra emerald would be super nice. You know, I could kill the iron golem now I think about it. The problem is I don't really want to. Because, I mean, yeah, that's easy iron, but at the same time, like, what's the real benefit outside of that? I mean, yeah, iron, sure, of course, that's the obvious part, but do I really need to kill an iron golem? Considering it'll take like 4 or 5-ish to get the amount of iron I really want to get my hands on. I'm trying to see if I explored this whole place. Ooh. Yeah, I think I have. Okay. I think I've explored the entire place. In which case, you boot. I don't know what I'm gonna do regarding that creeper, because I mean, that creeper is, you know, I'm just gonna leave the creeper there. I don't care. Creeper is gonna be not handy at this point. Creeper do be useless. I mean, gunpowder will be useful once I get into shooty bang bangs. I'm trying to stay YouTube friendly here, so don't blame me for that. Yes, those are in the game. Let me show you. Ant. I'm gonna just spell it. Yeah, I'm not kidding. Oh boy. The things people will do to make things YouTube friendly. And I just proved it. Okay, so let's see. What is that? Wild cabbage? I think that's wild cabbage. And those are wild sea beets? Turnips? Yeah, well, I mean, the new type of crop anyway. Okay. More, is this, I don't know if these are more turnips or sea, okay, those are sea beets. Okay. So technically my first thought was correct. I just had them on the wrong crop. Yeah, that's wild cabbage. I'm gonna take the cabbages. Oh, actually cabbage is gonna be handy for stuff. And now I'm out of space. Wait, can I take the wild cabbage or the wild beetroot? No. That does not surprise me in the slightest. I'll just eat these for now. I'm just gonna eat those for now. That way they're out of my inventory and gone. I don't even know if breaking these... Okay, I can get some turnips. Okay. I'm gonna put the seeds in though, at least. I don't know where I'm gonna find a cave. That is the biggest issue. I guess I could look over here at the ruined portal, but I really don't think there's gonna be anything good over there. So let's do portal. Why is that color? But whatever. Okay. I can't see that. I can't tell what that says because that is so dark. Okay. Like 500 blocks away. Okay. Fair enough. Oh my god. Why? I swear it's like a streamer curse or something. Makes no sense. Like, this is part of the same village I was just at. Oh well, doesn't matter. Oh wait, I have no way of getting over there through the boat unless I go the long way around. Okay. So, in the meantime, while I'm going over there, I seize new iron. I seize tin. I seize copper. I seize no iron. I can boat in there, can I? No. I mean, I can do this. Whee. I think there's any iron in here, right? I'm just gonna do this, make it a little easier. I mean, there is a cave. There might be iron in there. I'm not risking it though. I is not gonna risk that. Okay. Let's see. Oh, right, torches. Right, torches. Do you mind? Why is everything gotta be filled with water? Don't get it. Okay. So annoying when you get water-filled caves. Right, how many do you do? 1 hunch of food. So when I'm half hungry, I can eat those. And then I basically get all of them used at once instead of like wasting time now. Well, that's what ice shells do. Cave? Wait, there's a torch here. I've been in here. Wait a minute. Hold on. What? Is this where I started? I think it's where I started. How did I already loop? You know, actually I don't need... I'll be fine on coal for now. I know it's not a lot, but I'll be fine. You know what? Hold on. Wait. Help. You always use that. Mechanical belt for later. It's already getting nighttime. Okay. Oh, there's wild onions. I recognize onions from a long ways away. Don't need the flowers, though, but I recognize the onions immediately. See, here's half the problem. I've said I need iron multiple times. That is obvious. The problem is, what's the first thing I want to make with iron? Really, there's nothing. Because I could save up for 10 iron. And then I can just get infinite iron from there. By growing it. That's the first option. Ooh, a bunch of, what are you? I mean, you're a house. That part I can tell. What's in there? Okay, let me get rice. That's where my brain was heading when I saw the rice. Like, there's rice. And then I saw that structure. Like, I got partially distracted. Okay. This is not where I want to start for something like this. Wait, get over here. Is that more wild cabbage? I think that's more wild cabbage. Get me that one rice, please. Thank you. Okay, what's in here? Oh, there's a... Wait, I can't grab that. Okay, a load stuff. Oh, there's a little bit of iron I could use. Do I want the flint and steel right now? I don't think so. I can't mine the gold blocks, though. The gold blocks are useful, but I can't mine those. I need iron. See, this is the problem with modern Minecraft. Well, Minecraft in general. Let me just put it that way. Minecraft in general. What's even in here? This structure looks familiar? There's a bunch of... I mean, the wood's gonna be used. What on earth is this structure? A free furnace. I mean, I can take the furnace. I'll take the furnace. The bed. Why do I have a weird feeling there's something up here? There's one structure from one of the structure mods I have installed where if you were to go inside, look around, you wouldn't think anything of the structure itself. And there's stuff in the ceiling, and you don't really have any way in the ceiling unless you break stuff to get up there. I can confirm that. You know, I'm going to use a couple acacia planks to see if I can scale. And I'm going to also need... You know, I'm going to take the acacia wood that's in this house. I mean, the bookshelves would be handy, don't get me wrong. Saplings, I don't really care about. This as well, I guess. Okay. Book, you know what? Sure. Since I'm here, I'll grab bookshelves. No reason not to. Thank you. My question... I can turn these into planks. Oh, and there's only 2 logs. I'll turn those into planks. Here's my question. Is there anything up top? In the ceiling? In the roof? I know that's a thing for some of these. Some of these structures, that is a thing. I'm not kidding. I think my question has been answered. Yep, my question's answered. Okay. I know one of these structures is like that. I know it. I know it is. I am aware. I mean, this might not be a bad place to start bunking, to be fair. Requires a little bit cleaning up interior-wise, but this isn't going to be too bad to start. I mean, I get a free bed. Even though I have a sleeping bag, I think that'll be okay. Why? Nose, can you not, please? I think I'm going to bunk here. For now. No reason not to. Iron, why are you so hard to find? The first thing anyone playing Minecraft needs to find: wood, coal, bunch of cobblestone, and iron. And why that last one is the hardest is beyond me. I've always had issues with that. For some reason. I genuinely do not know why. Especially on modded. Well, modded, there is more world gen. Usually. Which ends up being a contributing factor. So I will give it that. Yeah. And iron. And then... You gotta be kidding me. Forest fire created because... Yeah. Yeah, I guess I can bunk here. So what I'm gonna do, real quick. New... temp... base... save. Okay. Good. What I'm going to do, though... What I am gonna do... set my spawn. Oh, I don't have any chests, I just realized. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna do 1 and 2. And I'm just gonna do that, and I'm gonna start dumping. Just gonna dump. I'm gonna take the bread with me, though. Anything I can do without... I'm just gonna dump all of this in here for now. I'll grab the rest of the bread in just a brief moment. Okay. I'm only gonna take that much. Really? Okay, first of all, do you have anything that would be useful? Do you have anything genuinely useful? I mean... I guess dripstone? For now, dripstone might not be too bad. The problem is I don't have a lot of, emeralds. Everyone always complains about these guys being so unuseful, but sometimes they have something that you could use. So, you can stick around for now, even though I'm not going to. Yeah, I did just eat the turnips. Right, I was wondering what happened to my turnips. Oh, excuse me. I inhale a little bit too fast. How did I forget where my turnips were already? I mean, I only got 1 turnip now, but that's fine. Iron, iron, iron. Where is the iron? This is ridiculous. This is not how I wanted to spend this live stream at all. And once I hit the hour-and-a-half mark, I am going to be switching over to creative mode. So, I basically got nothing done. And I don't like that. It's not because of the time constraint either. What on earth? Oh, that's the same village from before. Okay, never mind. Okay. And iron is the goal, apparently, for this stream. That is not what I wanted to do! Oh boy! I hate this. I do not like this. I want this nightmare to end. One thing I could potentially do, maybe, is... Oh boy, it has a DP. Well, first of all, there's iron, which is good. The problem is, how do I get down there? I guess this will work. So that's the first question. The second question is how... Well, I was about to ask, how safe is it? Well, I think we had our question answered already. I don't know where he went, though. That's a problem. Oh, hi! I didn't even know you were there. Oh, that scared me. Okay. How much durability? 17. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is weirdly convenient. How did it generate like that? The perfect parkour for a player, but mobs can't take it. That is way too convenient. I don't think I have keep inventory on, I just realized. I was initially going to think, okay, if I get what I need, I could just die. And then I'll be fine. There's iron right there. Oh, that's going to be a pain to get to, isn't it? I got an idea, though. I have an idea. I only have... I don't have a lot that I can do right now. I have an idea, though. I'm going to try. Is if I do... where do I want to do this, though? 1, 2... If I don't get all this iron, I'll be fine. I just literally need 4 more and I'll be good. I mean, it's 5. Perfect. How many more durable do you have? 4. Well, 3 now. I think from here, I'm good. Iron-wise. I am good iron-wise. I mean, I can waste the last 3 on some osmium. I'm not going to have enough since it seems to drop 1 each. I can always come back. But that's a good start. That is a perfect start. Oh, it's nighttime already. What am I doing? Let's do this. There we go. Yeah, it's not going to stop mod spawning in the cave. But it should hopefully keep them busy. Or not busy, or however you want to put it. On the surface. Okay. Oh, that is not what I wanted. I did that completely wrong. 1 and 2, and that's good. Oh wait, I do need dirt to grow some crops, though. I don't have shovel. Yay, no shovel. Oh boy. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Go home. Let's go ahead. Actually, you know what? I got an idea. Cave. Save. Why is there a portal here? I don't remember. Oh, yes, I did. I'm dumb. I did add that. I completely forgot. Okay, hi, skeleton. Can you not? Good shot, idiot. Good shot. So, I'm gonna need to grow basically everything that I have right now. Copper, gold. Actually, not even gold, because I don't have that yet. Copper, iron, and coal. Those are going to be the three that I'm going to want to grow right now. Which means I'm going to have to smelt some clay. And once I get enough iron, I can make some hopper botany pots. That's going to come in super handy. Okay. This is not how I wanted to spend this part of the stream. I did not want to spend an hour 15 hunting for iron. Oh, right. Okay, I know what I'm doing. So, I'm going to get these 3 furnaces going. These can go 1, 2, 3. So I have the iron that I want. I can't even grow the tin. I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You guys can go away. You can go away. You, however, need to do... What I'm going to do here is if I do... Oh, really? I mean, I guess I can make do. I don't know what I'm going to use the third one for yet. If I could spread these out evenly. There we go. Okay. I'm going to smelt 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm going to smelt those first. And I'm going to smelt the iron now. I could just use this to grow crops, now that I think about it. I could, in theory. I mean, there's no reason I can't. Actually, what I'm going to do, real quick. Well, I am going to do. Hold on. Let's see. The chicken sandwich is the sandwich... I got that backwards. Carrots, cabbage. So I could grow my carrots. Yeah, I'm going to grow carrots for now. Where? Oh, it's right here. Right. I am dumb. I am a dum-dum. Yay. Oh, boy. How are we doing? We're getting there. We're getting there. I can make 1 iron ingot for now. I don't know where I'm going to get the extra iron nugget later, but we'll figure that out. That's half. Cool. I mean, you know what? I guess I'll just take all of it for now. No reason not to. I can make 1 botany pot for now. So what I'm going to do is you can grow coal. You can do coal. Let's do 1 iron. There we go. I'm just going to do the rest of this because I know I've got more cooking. Iron. Yep. You're nowhere close to done. I am, however, going to do that. This is not how I wanted to spend the day of the stream, but oh well, not a lot I can do about that. And then when that gets a little bit of iron going, I'm going to upgrade my backpack. That is going to be the first thing I'm going to upgrade. Are you done growing? No, almost. Now you are. Cool. Think I am going to at least make another chest, though. You're still going. You're done. And I'm going to grow copper. But that's going to take time. And, well, you are ready. I think what I could do... I have my wooden axe. And I'll waste 2 sticks. I'm going to do the axe, raw iron, and 2 sticks. And then once the copper's done, that can be done. Actually, I don't even know if I need copper, though. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Copper. I mean, I guess copper is not bad to have for now. Yeah, I'll grow the copper. There's no reason not to. What? Really? I thought I grabbed it. There we go. That's better. Okay. Now if I take my backpack, upgrade you. There you go. Iron backpack. Awesome. Cool. Stack. Oh, that requires a bunch of copper to start. Okay. Okay, it could be a bunch of copper or it could be a bunch of iron. Although I use a lot less iron if I start with copper. So actually, starting with this is actually a good idea. Technically. What I am going to do is... yeah, don't really need too many carrots at the time being. What would be useful to grow then? Because, I mean, carrots are great and all, but, like... Is there something better I could be growing right now? That I have the stuff to grow. I mean, I could grow rice, but I need a bucket of water for that. Hold on, let me see compost real quick. Sunlight, water, and fungus. You know, I got an idea. I'm gonna turn these into the compost real quick. Oh, I did not do that on purpose. Give me that. Thank you. So what I'm gonna do is one. These can actually, you know, I think if I'm not mistaken, they get. You know what? They can stay like this. This will be okay, I guess. You do realize this is not your house. Okay. Oh, that's 3 iron. Oh, wait a minute. That's perfect. That is perfect. Where's the other iron? Oh, I already have it. Okay. I can now... Oh, I already have a coal in there. Whatever. Not a huge deal. Okay. I'm going to make a hopper botany pot. Which means, in order to do that, I need a... I need a drawer. If I get spell... I'm going to get rid of you, though, for now. Okay, that's cheap. That is incredibly cheap. If I do this, and then 1 and 2, there we go. Once you're done, I have a bed. Cool. Regular bed. Okay. Perfect. You're done. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do that and hopper. And I have a botany pot I can just do this with now, though. I'm just gonna grab you, pull you out, break you, so I can use you for later. There's the hopper botany pot. Do that. Why? Get out of my house, you idiot! I don't want you in here. Excuse me. I don't even want you in here at all. You're not welcome here. I'm gonna make a sword. I don't want him in here. Did you have anything? I mean, the drip zone's not a bad thing to have, so I guess I'll take 1 emerald and do that. But after that, no, you're going away. I don't care. That is all I'm doing. You're about to be dunzos. You are gonna be dunzos, buddy. Goodbye. And your llama's the same. Which... Did you leave them outside? I mean, it's the best place for them, I guess. Okay. Alright. The only good thing for traders. That. Okay. So, here's the good news. Getting good bit of iron. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 iron to get a paxel. So that's not going to be too bad. Actually, you know what? I should probably do the same thing with these, though. What I'm going to do, real quick, if I do this... I do need 2 more chests. So I can make hoppers a bit. 1, 2, 3, 5. Really, I have no coal in either of them. Are you kidding me? I'm going to put you here. And actually, I think I do have... Yeah, carry on. I have carry on. Okay. And then I'm going to do this... Well, not... Crap. Not what I meant to do, but I guess I'll take it since I don't have a lot of choice here. So I'm going to put the copper there. I know I have more copper. There we go. And the coal, same with the coal. Coal and copper. Almost done. I might as well harvest this manually while I have a chance. 1 more. Copper I don't care about as much. There we go. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I put the hopper? No. Or the pot? No, I can't. So I take you. I'm going to put the hopper botany pot down. There we go. I don't know what I'm going to use this extra botany pot for, though. I really do not. Okay. We are basically at the 1.5 hour mark for this stream. Which means I'm going to be switching over to creative mode on my other world. I mean, I could do it on this stream, technically. If I mean, well, yes, on this stream. But I could do it on this world if I wanted to. Because I do have... commands enabled. I'm not gonna do that though. So where is... I knew I had it. There we go. Harvest you. Break you. There's the hopper pot. Throw that in there. There we go. And now all of that is automated. Super handy. Super useful. Gonna come in real clutch. But this is where I'm going to end the survival part of the stream. We've gone an hour and a half in. And now the last half hour is going to be in creative mode. So what's going on Discord? Okay. So I'm going to have to talk with someone about something when I'm done with this stream. Apparently. Which is not all that too surprising. So, I am gonna, while this saves, because for some reason Minecraft takes a long time. Oh, never mind, I take that back. So, I am going to, well, I'm still going to go AFK, hold on. Because I have to go use the restroom. So, I will be right back. It won't take too long, but I'm going to go use the restroom. Let's get this going. And I will be back. Should only take a couple of minutes. Hold on. Oh boy, that feels so much better. Okay, so that feels so much better now. That's not in my system. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, so what I am gonna do is I'm gonna go into a creative world. So obviously, Project OverTechnical, as I said, start of the stream, is going to be insanely complicated. Oh, right. I forgot this is where I started working on the thumbnail stuff for the stream. I completely forgot. Okay, oh boy. Wait, what is over? Oh, I know what's over here. This is where my rocket ship landed. Right. Okay. Oh, and I had space showed on. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I've been doing some work on the pack in the background, obviously. This is obviously my creative world. I will say, first of all, I have time tick delay, whatever, turned off for my creative test world. I always do that. So this is not moving. Sun is not going to move. It is technically new, so the sun is directly above. But my gosh, does that look pretty. I think that's Africa, or at least it's supposed to be, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's what that is, which means there's Europe and Asia over here. I think that's what that is anyway. I'm pretty sure. But I do want to show something real quick, and this should be pretty obvious. So if I go into survival mode, yep, I'm starting to take damage and freeze. So yeah, that is obviously not a good thing. But if I come inside, I am fine. I am completely fine. Let's give myself effect, give a regeneration, infinite to 55, true, and I'm going to do the same thing for saturation. There we go. So now I have no particle effects. I'm fine. So again, I'm in space. I've got oxygen. I've got temperature. I am happy. I'm good. I'm ready to survive. Fine. I have a spare one there. Let's get rid of that because I don't need you. Why did I have two? But in here is where my power system is for oxygen. I'm not going to get into a lot of detail regarding everything that's going on in this system right here because this is my way of generating both power and oxygen. What I will, however, show off is this is how I'm getting power inside because it needs oxygen to start, which means it needs a jump start. Right, I forgot like a lower gravity, so I fall. I'm in creative mode. I can just fly. I'm fine. But yeah, I needed something to jump start. Do these overlap? Do these overlap? A little bit. It's not, I mean, it doesn't look great, but it's not, you know, it's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. What about next to each other? Oh, they actually like, there's not really any Z fighting there then. Okay, that's kind of cool. I'm not sure why it shows that it can tilt. At least that's what it looks like. Anyway, I got distracted, but this is how I'm doing this. I got solar panels outside with chain drives and an intertransmitter to transfer energy. And is that block down there? Let me go inside real quick. Because that is going up right in here. It's right here. So, network of one. And I set to moon power because that's the title I'm showing for it. But yeah. So this is its own separate power network. The large fan makes it so it can cover this entire space. So, completely 100% survival friendly base inside of here. I don't have to go outside if I don't want to. I can just survive. Infinite oxygen. Good amount of temperature. This is alright, it's just set to 0 Celsius. I don't know if there's a way to set it for Fahrenheit, but it's not a huge deal. I am, however, oh my gosh, nose, can you stop please? I'm going to go ahead and jump to, okay, I did go through. I'm going to go back to the overworld. That is what this portal is. That is what the portal is. My game, for whatever reason, does not like to, oh, there it goes. Finally, took you long enough. I think one of their llamas went through the portal. Can you not? Do you have anything? Sweet potatoes, garlic. Yeah, I mean, I'm in creative, so it don't matter. It really do not matter. But regarding creative mode, this is gonna be pretty handy for doing, like, obviously some experimentation stuff. Why are you... That is not right. That is not right. That is just not right. That is weird. Can I get a crank? Why were you facing in that direction is what I don't understand. That makes absolutely zero sense. It might have been a render bug when I loaded into the thing. Actually, let me check my mods list. Create optical. Where are you list? You're in here, I know you are. Yeah, there you are. Okay. I mean, I grabbed it on mod. I'll have to look at that. Because I think it might need updated, even though it doesn't say it does. I have absolutely no clue, though. But yeah, I just got very simple stuff going on here. I did mention this in the video that I have recorded but not published yet. But, because this is going to be a small sneak peek, real quick. If I get some train casing real quick. If I get this train casing, is this not enchanted? So, / enchant me efficiency 5. There we go. And let's put that back. Okay. So, this is a custom recipe that I made using mCreator. Say what you want about mCreator. It works out fine for me. It's not a big deal. But this is not possible in the base mod. And this is for... I'm just going to grab some of these for now. That's for Create Teleporters. I actually was talking with the developer of Create Teleporters on their GitHub. And basically told them, hey, I made this recipe. Do you think you could add it to the base mod? They actually were okay with that. Believe it or not. So, yeah. Hopefully, I'm actually getting my own custom recipe built into the base mod. Which is going to be super handy. Not because of me specifically. I mean, it's going to be handy for the pack, don't get me wrong. But if you're going to play around with Create Teleporters, that's going to be nice. One thing I don't like about Create Teleporters is that the most recent update changed how the portals work. And the one complaint that I have is that the way it works now is completely replacing how they did it before. Which, I don't think this is 100% an issue. What I don't know is, can I just make this a little bigger? No! It's a specific size. Oh, you don't like that, huh? Yeah, it's a very specific size. It has to be a specific size. Okay. Which makes sense, I guess. The issue that I have is that the previous version of this mod had like this Stargate-esque ring. And I personally much prefer that. I mean, this is a cool step in the right direction. I'm not going to say it's not. What I'm curious about is at teleporters. Because some of this stuff requires... Wait. Hold on. Okay, so this is more or less what it wanted before, which is fine. I missed the Stargate ring, though. I do miss the Stargate ring that they had. I'm pretty sure that's not exactly what it was, but it's pretty dang close. But I do miss the Stargate ring that they had. Because I updated the mod. That is what happened. I updated the mod. This is how you do teleporters now. Can't blame the mod creator, but yeah. That's my own. I'm going to stop because that's the only complaint that I really have. What else? Oh, I've got this going. I do have this going because I was playing around with, making infinite blaze powder, actually. So let's see if I get a key real quick. Where's the quantify key? There we go. Oh, many. Oh, geez. I have 223 already. Wow. It's an automated system using bulk seething, turning ender pearls into eyes of ender. Centrifuge separates them into 2 different items. So it's an infinite blaze powder farm. And it took me a bit longer. Oh, I completely forgot I had this thing, though. Okay, you know what? I'm going to get a sword real quick. You guys? Can you? Hold on. Enchant. I got hair on my keyboard. Let's get rid of that. Sharpness 5. Goodbye. Oh, wow. You took 2 hits with sharpness 5? Alright, whatever. I forgot I had this here to begin with. It was counting for me. Oh, well. Not a big deal. I'm going to remove this, though. I am going to remove that because I don't really need it. I am super proud of this because I was not expecting this to work as well as it did. The problem was getting some of it lined up because it kept running into each other when being launched. That was not good. I will say I am happy with how some of this turned out regarding builds. These have always turned out really good for builds, for me. I mean, they're very simple. Don't get me wrong, they're incredibly simple. But it's so satisfying that you can just put these in schematic cannon, and you get a very simple base. Something I might test. Hold on, I'm curious about something. I'm going to get schematic cannon real quick. I need a schematic and a schematic table to do this first. I can get crate, right? I'm just gonna do the large one for now. But what I'm curious about real quick is if I grab the moon large dome. Because if I get the schematic cannon going here, I get some gunpowder. Something I do kind of wish is that you could use batteries in the schematic cannon instead of gunpowder. That would be kind of handy, but that would have to be its own separate add-on, honestly. Okay. I'm wondering. Server. Hold on, wait a minute, hold on. Create, configure, server, schematics, schematic cannon, shots per gunpowder. I think I'm going to do... I want to know what it does if I do 1. Confirm. Oh, that is quick. Okay. I should have expected that to be that quick. Okay. I'm going to pause this really quick. Figure. Server. Schematic cannon. I'm going to set this to 5, which the base was 10. So this is going to be half that. Confirm. Okay, that's not terrible. That's actually okay. I feel like that speed isn't too bad. Schematic cannons by themselves are pretty slow, don't get me wrong. But I think speed of 5 for this pack will be fine. Something I do want to try though. I'm going to go back in there. Schematic cannon, let's set this to 1. Again, save, confirm. That's going to be super quick, and we know this already. But what I want to try is if I get schematic cannon. What I'm going to do is if I get the Mega Dome. which I still need to get permission from the devs for I still need to get permission from devs for that, for Matter Overdrive to get that to work. But I want to know is if I place one of these down, let's say right here, is there anything in the way? A little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move you over here then. That looks... I'm going to move you up a block. What I'm curious about is if I were to do 1, 2, 3, and 4, they are all the same. So what happens if I do 1, 2, 3, and 4? Actually, hold on. Let's get Creative Crate. So if I put Creative Crate here, I do 1, 2, and 3. I get some gunpowder for all of these. Okay. I do that. Are they working together and just building it? It looks like they are. Oh my god. They are all working together. I was not expecting that. Okay. I was not expecting them to all work together doing that. Actually, hold on. Let's go back. Hold on. Wait. Configure. Schematics. Schematic cannon. 10. Save. Confirm. Yeah, it looks like... I can't tell. Okay, so there's no materials for them to pull from. Okay, so hold on. Okay, so they don't work together. Huh. So they don't work together. Okay, I was just experimenting. Okay. So that is going to be one that I'm going to change. I'm going to set that to 5, but in the default configs, at least that's the plan. I would have thought they worked together. I thought they worked together. Okay, good to know. Did not know they didn't. It definitely looked like they were trying, but I don't think that was super helpful. And hold on. Hold on. Difficulty peaceful. There we go. I mean, that's definitely doing its job, that's for sure. It's obviously going to take a long time, though. Okay. One thing I am super proud of regarding this pack, we're just going to let that go, is what I was actually able to figure out regarding power generation and oxygen and hydrogen production. And that's right here. It is this thing right here. Pretty tiny. I know there's better ways to produce power, but this is what I did. And then the thing about it that needs to be addressed is this right here does not work in space unless it has oxygen, which means you gotta jumpstart it, which makes sense. Since it's combusting, it needs oxygen to, you know, have fire and explosions and whatnot. You know what? Now I'm looking at it. I mean, honestly, I don't think this would be bad to include if I were to get permission from the Matter Overdrive devs. That being said, did I really miss a block in the schematic? Really? Wow. I missed a single block in the schematic. Wow. Okay, actually, if I go in here, how many blocks did I miss in the schematic itself? Is it just the one? Really? I don't see any other missing block. Wow. I missed a single block in the entire... Well, oh well. Not a huge deal, but yeah, I need to get permission from the Matter Overdrive devs for this. If I'm even allowed. But if I am allowed, this is going to be such a cool thing to have for a base. But at the same time, this is going to take a long time to build. I mean, even on the lowest possible delay, it is taking a long time. Like, it is still going. So I'd say maybe 10 minutes on the default of 5 that I want to add to the pack itself. Maybe? I think that's what that is. It does look cool as a base by itself, I'm not gonna lie. If I were to go inside... yeah, let's... No, go and spectator. Alright, yeah, this is what this looks like on the inside. I don't have anything to get up to the upper floors, though, at the moment. But then again, I mean, if you're gonna build this using, you know, Create Mod, you could probably use an elevator. No reason not to. Really no reason not to. And inside of here is where Power Gen would technically go. That's where I would put it. It would look super nice. My gosh, knows could you not? Power Gen would be super nice to look at from in here. And then you've got room up here for a bit more. Super handy, super nice. Not even gonna lie. And I am just now realizing we are on the 2-hour mark, even though I spent 10 minutes just like, you know, wasting time, basically. Talking and discussing things, just going off the rails a bit. But, honestly, this isn't too bad of a place to end. I am not happy with the fact that the survival aspect took way too long just to get iron. That annoys me more than anything. That is a super annoying thing. But I also understand that when it comes to survival, basically anything, that's kind of par for the course-ish. I get that. And actually, I completely forgot. I did spawn this in, I spawned this in a couple days ago or something like that using commands. And the reason I bring this up is because there was a video that was released yesterday by Rage Plays Games where he was using the Valkyrian Skies airplane stuff for Create Mod to make an actual working blimp, which is cool. But this is a stack structure. I am genuinely curious how he would get this to work. I mean, it's basically the same, I get that. And if he sees this, by the way, if Rage, you see this, I actually would like you to try entering this into a working blimp, keeping it more or less the same-ish. Interior one, like, go ahead and, like, adjust things, go ahead, not a problem. This is from, is it Immersive Structures, I think? Question mark? It's one of the structure mods, because this is obviously not vanilla structure. Is it done? It's done. Yeah, because this is obviously not vanilla structure, but this is, if you were to find this in survival, this is basically an airborne pillager outpost. I am not even kidding. This is basically an airborne pillager outpost. But again, if Rage sees this and he wants to turn this into blimp, go right ahead. I want to see how he does this. The one thing I will say if I go into spectator mode, actually, let me give myself effects, give night vision, infinite, let's do 0 and true, because true removes the particles. This is what it looked like interior-wise, but one thing I will say, all covered in carpet. I didn't do this. I just found the thing. I mean, it's just a regular structure. But it makes sense to prevent anything from spawning in here. So there is that. I am kind of tempted, though. And I'm going off a little bit, right, I guess. Ish. But I am honestly tempted. Why is my nose so itchy? Stop it. But I am tempted to throw in, like, Valkyrian Sky stuff into here. The problem with that is not really the goal of this pack. It's tempting. But that's not the goal of the pack. And actually, something I will mention. The previous survival world that I had while I was working on this pack, before I updated a couple of the mods, was, I was living in one of these, first and foremost. That's the first part I want to mention. Second of all, inside the blimp, I was actually using all my crate mod stuff. That was basically where all my factory stuff was up inside of there. And it actually worked out fairly well. I did have some issues regarding some like rotation stress stuff and whatnot. I don't know what I did, because unfortunately I had to get rid of the world because one of the mods that I was using, I did not know if it was going to, you know, be happy with me if I kept that in, kept the world, remove that mod, and then just replace it with the replacement. I have genuinely no idea if the world will have been happy, so I just deleted the world, which sucks, but, yeah, wait, is there no carpets on the roof? I guess not. Okay. I ain't gonna question it, because I didn't design it. I'm not gonna question it. It is a really cool structure, though. I am gonna do a very brief tour of the structure, though, real quick, even though the stream is basically over at this point, but I'm gonna give a very quick tour. And this is just whatever it is in vanilla. I'm gonna say this right now. So, well, vanilla, I say vanilla, even though this is a modded structure, technically, using vanilla blocks. Some bookshelves. Oh, there's a room right back there. I forgot about that. Beds. I'm not going to go into the loot tables for all these, but, yeah. Room light in there. I think right here is just... Oh. Oh, okay. It's just like a random, lectern. Is that campfires down below I'm hearing? I don't remember, because I used to remove those. Yeah, this is like below deck. And these are like individual rooms. I usually knock out the walls between all of them and just use that. Oh yeah, that's campfires. I was right. I think what I usually do with this is where I put my nether portal, I think. So I don't know where else to put it in a structure like this. It is handy, though. It is real handy, not even gonna lie. But yeah, this structure is not too bad. I am curious. I don't remember how much. So let's see. Let's see. Place. Structure. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's... Yeah, it is immersive structures, because I'm seeing the tag. I was technically correct. The balloon I'm curious about, though. Because I don't think I've seen that one in the wild. Let's see. Slash place structure Insta balloon. How much stuff is even... Wow. There's a lot more in here than I realized. I remember the observatory. That one I do like. That one's cool. There's immersive witch hunt? Really? Immersive trains... I don't remember the train station. I'm going to do that. Where are you? Oh. Oh, I know what this is. I've seen this one. It's not compatible with Create, though, but I do remember this now. Yeah, this is a cool structure, though. I mean, it didn't... This structure wasn't made with Create in mind, to be fair, but... I do remember this now. This is a cool-looking structure, though. Can't even deny that. I mean, it could easily be redone for Create, to be fair. It's obviously not the point. Let's grab and do the balloon, just because I can. Balloon. Now I'm just screwing around. I didn't need to say it twice, but oh well. Oh! Oh, this is like a proper, like, survival base-ish. What's the loot like? Oh! Oh, the loot's kind of nice. I see a diamond. Oh, wow. There's like two... Excuse me, I just spit all over my screen, which is not good. There's like... Hold on. There's two loot chests in here, well, barrels. They're basically buried treasure. Interesting, that's kind of cool. And I would imagine that if you were to have the flight stuff, this is where your flight engine would go for the hot air balloon. This looks really cool, though. I didn't even realize. Why it's acacia, but I don't know. I ain't gonna question it. I didn't realize. This is cool. I've not seen this one before, but this is cool looking. And considering we have... Let's get rid of you. Considering we have aircrafts that we can use. Actually, hold on. There is a submer... At, immersive. Yeah, I do have that. Oh, it's the fin. It is the copper fin. Okay. And I am really cutting it close on the time that I had planned for this stream. But, so if I grab coal. Actually, underwater base might not be a bad idea now I think about it. But, yeah. If I were to go ahead and put you here. Only one seat. I think there's only one seat. Sonar? Wait, there's sonar. What? I did not know there was sonar in this. Where are you then? Oh, the horn? Is that what this is? H. Okay. Is that what this is? Oh, let's try that again. Oh, that's what that is. Interesting. Okay. Oh, I did not know I was in that. Survival, let's grab that. Yeah, I think when I'm in here, and I'm in this, I do get water breathing. Makes sense. But when I do that, I don't. Yeah, I don't get water breathing when I'm in that. Interesting. I hadn't thought about that. That's kind of cool. I mean, there's less air friction. I don't know if that does anything for this one specifically. I don't think so. I mean, it says aircraft upgrade. I don't see why I couldn't do it in something like this. I am curious. I am genuinely curious how that will work. You know, I'm curious now. Let's go into creative. Let's get a propeller. Let's get a gyroscope. I'm curious how that goes. Oh, advanced gyroscope. Can I do all three of these? I don't think I can, but we shall see. I don't see it. Oh, it's there. Oh, that is cool. That is really cool. I like that. I can't tell that it's going any faster. I can't even tell. I don't think it's going any faster. Okay, that's fine. It's okay. I don't think it's doing anything, though. Engine power might not be a bad idea for something like this, though. But then again, I am more or less just screwing around when, honestly, I do kind of need to end my stream. Because I did say I was going to do this for 2 hours. And I'm basically 15 minutes over that limit. Ish. But yeah, this is a cool structure, not even gonna lie. But yeah, I am, however, going to end this stream off here. I have other things I gotta do at home, IRL. But that being said, plans for streams all week long. For this pack specifically, don't know how far I'm gonna get. Don't know what I'm going to accomplish. What I do, however, know is that this pack is still in development, and the plan, hopefully, is to get this working to a point where I am happy with it to make it public. And I'm just basically going to say that that's probably going to happen, that me saying that's going to happen basically at the end of every stream, unfortunately, which I know is going to get annoying, but regardless. But yeah, this is going to be a week-long thing, only this week. Which I know probably isn't going to be super important to everyone. But hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure that like button. If you want more, make sure that subscribe button for future content. But yeah, I guess with that, I will see you guys later.